So another question. So you guys launched, I like only referring to you guys as if I'm not a part of you. You guys launched this past weekend.
Yeah.
What was the first 24 hours of starting a channel like?
Well, this is something we've been working on for 6 months. So the fact that there has been all of this creative energy poured into the videos that we were launching with, and all of them were like very personal. They were related to like the baby. There's just a lot of nerves. We really wanted people to enjoy it and like it, and we just had poured so much into it that upon launching, we were just kind of really like a mom at a dance recital. Like I hope everyone likes it.
Yeah, I was scared, man, because we think really great fans, but we've never actually had an understanding of our sense of community, right? We've had almost this diaspora of not knowing how big our following is because we've been baked into this bigger channel. So we really believed we've always believed in the content we've been making, but there was this moment of looking around like, all right, here we go. Really hope people show up. And then VidCon was like, hey, we're going to put you in this giant echoey room for your Q&A. We're like, you sure? Okay, I hope people come sit down. But it's been great to see that you guys do, in fact, give a
damn.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will say that the night before we launched, Zach and I were up until midnight uploading and scheduling videos, and that's a really interesting part of starting a company as opposed to a large company, is that there are a lot of little jobs involved in running a channel and all this stuff, and I'm sure a lot of you know that. So we really wanted our best foot forward when we launched, which means like no tiny errors in our 18-minute long videos at all, and for the color to match and all this stuff. So right now, I have seen all of our videos about 15 times, so I'm done with them. But it's just, making sure that you put something perfect out means sometimes you're staying up until, midnight to make sure everything's locked and loaded, and then you're waking up at 8 a.m. to make sure that it launches fine and everything's good and that everybody is excited about what we're doing. And also something we're doing that's really fun is we have a Patreon now to help us run our company, which is super cool. And there's this little chat server of all these people talking on a Patreon, this little Discord chat, and everybody's talking, and it's so cute. I was up all morning. I was just chatting with new friends.
It is the sweetest room of people.
It's the sweetest little room.
We really love it.
We get to kind of connect with fans in real time in a way that we haven't been able to before. Occasionally you might see a tweet that you reply to, but this is like, it's a chat room full of Try Guys fans who are all discussing the latest video, and we were like saying like, oh, how we made it, or what the process was like for this or that.
And you guys keep giving us ideas, and we're like, wow, that's a good idea. We should make that video.
Yeah.
You're a lot smarter than we are.
So my time as a moderator is almost up, but I have one more question before I'm going to reach for some fan questions. But Ned, you just had a baby. You moved into and built a house, and you're starting a company. Do you sleep anymore at all?
No. No, I feel like I've compressed all of the life changes that someone might have in their 30s into like a 3-month period. But it's been great. It's all good things. No one's died.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yeah, woo for that.
Woo for that. Cheers for life.
Ned and I have a joke that like once a bucket is overflowing, you can just keep dumping water in it, and it's overflowing. So that's kind of been our stress level.
It's a
right?
joke that we have.
It's a funny joke we have about how we're really handling everything
joke.
well.
You guys like buckets?
It's all wonderful things, and even when I'm not sleeping and the baby's crying in the middle of the night, it's like, oh, you're my baby. It's just like it's just a lovely thing.
I have a photo that I'll have to share, but Ned last night, we got back from one of the parties, and he saw his baby, and he's like, holy crap, you guys. And we're like, what? He's like, he looks just like me. And it was like, yeah, everyone's been telling you that. He's like, I know, but now I see it.
Yeah.
It was very cute.
My dad shared me a photo of what I was like when I was a baby, and it looks the exact same as my baby.
That's how babies work, yeah.
I was shocked.
I feel like Ned has finally achieved his final form.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like he was supposed to Charizard out as a dad. And so when I see him now, even though I'm not the biggest fan of babies, I'm a fan of Ned as a dad because he's just he's obviously such a great dad, and him and Ariel are such good parents. I still haven't held the baby yet.
Yeah, Eugene does refuse to touch the baby.
He
It's
doesn't
too
like things that
precious.
look like larvae, and the fact that the baby's swaddled, he's like, it's a little worm creature.
I don't like when it's swaddled. I like when I see like the overalls and the shoes. That's great. But when it's
the outfits that
yeah, the
are getting
cocoon
it.
look is not. It's too precious. I don't want to. I don't
He
want to.
won't hold the baby unless the baby is fashionable.
Is it? Are you like? Yeah.
Okay, I got a couple questions I pulled up from the internet. This is from Liv, whose handle is Try Again, guys, which is great. A name we considered. So, which Try Guy is most likely to be kicked out of a club on a night out?
You know, you all think it's Eugene, right? And that should be the answer because, yes, he deserves to be the one that's kicked out. But somehow, like, he'll, like, charm the bouncer and then they'll, like, start braiding each other's hair. I do think that Ned is the most
Ned,
likely
yeah, you're right.
to get
It is
aggro
Ned.
with someone.
Because Ned needs a break when he's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll go hard.
Daddy's about to start some shit.
I mean, he split his pants just walking out here. What do you think he does when he gets a little booze in him?
Yeah, but just so you know, when everyone's 21 and you're out at a bar, I am like known as someone who's not very friendly online, but I'm so friendly in a nightlife situation.
Eugene is
I'll
just
buy
always
everyone drinks.
like, how
Oh, yeah, if you
quickly
ever
can
see
I make a
Eugene at
new
night,
friend?
Just go up and give him a little kiss.
Don't do
He'll
that.
love that.
Yeah,
Just
I
go kiss
think
him on the
I'm,
cheek.
I'm fiercely protective of my family, which includes you all. So if someone's trying to start something, I can like escalate a little too quickly sometimes. But it's good. It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
Good.
All right, one more question from the internet. Ooh, oh my gosh, what a good question. This is to Corn Diddy.
Oh boy.
Corn Diddy, was Keith Habs ever successful in getting Eugene Liang to sit on his lap?
Do you guys know what this is talking about? We did a little, when we were in New York one time, we basically just teased Eugene the whole time to just try and get Eugene to sit on his lap, Eugene,
He would
maybe
do
like a
it.
VidCon
He would do
exclusive?
it on the subway. He would do it in a restaurant. We went to see SpongeBob SquarePants the musical, and then I would walk to my seat. He got in my seat, tried to get me to sit down. I don't want to sit in your lap,
Just a little
Keith.
sit. You are our next moderator, so you got to go over to that couch.
I know. Maybe you guys should go over to Keith.
No, I
then.
think that's a great place for you.
I mean, look at his face when he's doing it. That's.
Who here would sit on Keith's lap? I don't know what your deal
What a
is.
cool question, Zach. Which of these young people would like to sit on this 31-year-old man's lap? Stop that! Don't do that!
It works for Santa.
Well, that has been my time as your moderator, and now I'd like to introduce to you and bring out to the stage your next moderator, the super fine Eugene Liang.
Do you guys want to? Should we do like a rollover?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good.
Oh, Eugene, your seat was so warm.
Oh, Zach, your seat was so warm.
Thank you.
So,
Sleepover.
let's talk about the hard-hitting question. This is really comfortable, actually. Hard-hitting question time. The Try Guys. We're still the Try Guys. Can anyone explain how we're still the Try Guys?
No.
No, that's a question we've gotten a lot, right? So we worked for Buzzfeed. We created the Try Guys as Buzzfeed employees. So traditionally, when you work with a big company, you get a lot of things. You get resources. You get a whole team of people working with you.
Health insurance.
Health insurance. I do not have that anymore.
They just send you money every 2 weeks. It's crazy.
So traditionally the trade-off there is that the IP you create there is owned, right? So we made a super cool deal where basically Ned's first and second child are going to be offered up to BuzzFeed when they turn 18.
No.
Yeah.
No. Terms of the deal were not disclosed.
No, so we have a strategic partnership with BuzzFeed, and basically, we're both very invested in this brand and figuring out how we can, build it and continue to grow it. So yeah, we do fully own. We are fully independent, but we have finding places where it makes sense to continue to work with them. One of those is we really love doing branded videos. I think some creators see that as like a necessary medicine, but that has allowed us to make some of our favorite videos ever. So things like Demolition Derby, swimming with sharks, dog sledding in Alaska, right? So those were all via BuzzFeed sales team, and we're going to be continuing to work with them. What else?
I mean, like when you work with a brand, you can do some amazing things. I mean, we went to a glacier in Alaska. We took a seaplane to a helicopter where then a whole team of dogs were waiting for us on a glacier.
Also, we all had to wear harnesses in case we all plummeted 100 feet to our death.
To our deaths.
We had a 2-hour security talk that was terrifying. They're like, well, in case you slip and fall into a crevasse, we'll have to spend a few hours digging you out if you live. Real things they told us.
When you fall into a crevasse, you're just told to don't fucking move. Because if you move, you may keep on falling. And the way that they check for crevasses on an iceberg is they just have like a big pole and they just start stabbing the ground. What a dumb, we do dumb stuff.